The scenery, even though it's raining, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Hi friends, there haven't been a wellness vlog in a while, and right now I'm recording from a completely different setting. This August we got an apartment in Dublin together with Daniel, and we were very busy moving all of our belongings, getting settled in our new space, painting the walls, ordering the furniture, etc, etc. So this is a huge life update, and I will talk a little bit more about this in this video. But I have another huge life updates. I'm now unemployed. Yesterday I resigned from my corporate job and I'm starting a new corporate job in 1.5 weeks. So this 1.5 weeks I will focus on bringing back the things into my life that I have been postponing for quite a while, the things that I enjoy. We will go hiking in Killiney hill today. We will work more on our posture and the way we feel in our bodies. And I will walk you through some of the days in my life, days of beautiful unemployed life in Dublin. And I hope you enjoy this little silly vlog, so let's get started. The workout is done. It's just 20 minutes and it feels so good in the body. I do posture focused workouts because they really contribute to the long-term health and beauty, help to prevent double chin, aging, and a lot of back and neck problems. And unfortunately I do have a pretty tense trapezius just because I have a desk job and my posture isn't always right when working. So I really ensure that I counteract this bad habit with something good, and I strengthen my back, I work on stretching my chest muscles, and it really makes me feel much better. Cheers! This is a brief room tour before I leave. We don't have much furniture for now, but here we have the living room and the kitchen. We have our plants, no sofa, basically just one table and 2 chairs, a little balcony. Over here we have the hall and a wardrobe. Bathroom, it's also pretty messy over here. We just moved in, so we'll figure this whole thing out soon. Here I will have my home office. Right now it's just like all our clutter. And finally we have the bedroom. Everything will also be placed differently in the bedroom, so we just finished painting the walls. They used to be white. And I think like in a few months when all of the furniture arrives, I'll be able to do a proper home tour, tell you about everything about moving in and furnishing this beautiful apartment. But I'm very happy to be here. I started sleeping much better. Like my deep sleep levels have skyrocketed. I used to average like 1 hour of deep sleep per night. Now I average like 2.5 hours. And this happened after moving into this apartment. I find it's because it's specifically quiet and dark and cold because it's a ground floor apartment. But yeah, I've been enjoying sleeping here so far, and it's a very important thing for me. It might start raining pretty soon, so I will pack my rain jacket. I think we'll also wear this sporty and rich hat. And this is my outfit for the hike.
all black, all dark, apart from my yellow gazelle sneakers. So let's finally get out of the house. I'm now climbing Killiney Hill. It's one of my favorite areas in Dublin. It's one of the most posh areas here. You can see the sea over there, and I sometimes call it like local Hollywood. Actually, one of the singers from U2 band, by the way, they are Irish, they own a house here. I'm now at the top of the hill, and the scenery, even though it's raining, it's absolutely gorgeous. And the best thing is that I can literally be here in an hour, like door to door from my house to this place is an hour. After an hour of walking, I'm pretty wet. However, my water repellent jacket from Lululemon is doing its best job, and I'm still dry inside. Hello beautiful people, I'm now at my kitchen and I'm about to cook a soup that my mom used to cook for me when I was a kid. It's a simple meatball, potato and carrot soup, and if you are from Eastern Europe you most probably know how it tastes, and it tastes like fall or winter for me. And the thing I wanted to share with you, I had a call with my friend yesterday and she found one phrase or one statement that I mentioned to her to be really powerful. Once you get an idea, implement it immediately. I believe that when we get an idea in our head, the motivational system kind of releases some extra energy for this project or for this idea, and we don't borrow from our reserves. And whenever I find we postpone, or okay, I'll be talking about myself, whenever I find I postpone things, they become like solid rocks that require so much discipline, that require so much energy to push forward. And life could be much easier if you just like get an idea, you get the energy, you implement it right away, and then you move forward. So I find it works perfectly for me. Let me know in the comments if you kind of experience the same thing. I know that some people are super disciplined and they like this like backlog, prioritization, etc. It just never worked out for me. Never. Like what works for me, I have an idea, like there are not so many risks if I implement this idea, I go and do it. And I think this is one of the foundational things that got me really far in life, and I consider myself to be successful, and I believe that this like character trait, when you implement things right away, when you're decisive, is one of my superpowers. I always try to get my meat from the butcher, and now I will throw the meatballs into the boiling water and make sure they cook for like 10 to 15 minutes before I throw all of the other vegetables. And I try to cook with either butter or coconut oil because they're anti-inflammatory, whereas the vegetable oils, they're very high in omega-6 and they produce inflammation in your body, so why would you need that? The key to every successful soup is adding bay leaves into the boiling water when cooking, when you are about to finish cooking. And now we let everything cook for about 20 to 30 minutes and it is ready to be served. How do you like it?
Really nice. Yummy.
So we eventually
didn't arrive at the sauna. We got stuck in Dublin traffic, and it was an absolutely awful idea to drive a car at this time. It's now almost 8 p.m. and we have spent approximately 2 hours in a car. No sauna, no sweat. We'll go to the sauna tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. I almost forgot that I wanted to vlog this few days, and it's the next morning, so we didn't go to the sauna yesterday, and I'm having my first cup of coffee in the morning. I'm already wearing my running outfit because our friend is about to come at 7:30, and we actually plan to go on a 5K run together and then have a nice brunch at our place. But it started raining, and the forecast is that it will rain for the whole day today. So we'll see what we will do eventually.
30 пунктов spending, чтобы они себе генерировали аудиторию, платящие. А ты будешь, по сути, работать с ними. Ну да.
So we are now on a run together with Daniel only. Our friend was in a rush, so I cooked a breakfast for him. And we are doing the last run before Daniel's Berlin Marathon this Sunday. 5K run is done. It feels so good in the body when you just like activate all of the processes, all of the muscles. I really like how my skin looks and feels right now, and I have done a few adjustments to my routine. This has nothing to do with the skincare, and I will share later on in this video what I did to make it look more healthy and to make it break out much less. Don't judge me, but my breakfast today is literally 1 spoon of Greek yogurt with granola and 1 date with salted butter. This is a small bite before the sauna so that I feel good in the heat. I'm a simple woman. I got hungry while eating my first bite, so I made myself another toast after a sweet breakfast. Don't forget to wear a hat in the sauna because it protects your hair from the heat, and it also helps you feel better after the sauna because your head stays cool. We got back home after the sauna, and I said goodbye to Daniel because he left for Berlin. He's running Berlin Marathon, and I'm not able to come because of my Russian privilege of not being able to get a Schengen visa on time. Regardless of that, I will enjoy my week somewhere very beautiful. I will tell you at the end of the video where I'm coming because I might vlog it out there as well. But as for now, I wanted to tell you like a few things that I have changed in my routine, I find that have transformed the way my skin looks and feels. And the first and I find most important thing is getting Mulberry silk pillowcases. I have an orthopedic pillow because I have some neck problems, but these like pillowcases, you can get them on Amazon, you can get them from like more high-end brands. So what do these pillowcases do? When you sleep on a regular cotton pillowcase, it literally stores all the bacteria, and in 3 days without washing it, the amount of bacteria that is stored in your cotton pillowcases is kind of like similar to the ones present in the toilet. I know it sounds disgusting. I read it in some commercials. This is not like a proven scientific fact. However, Mulberry silk, it doesn't store like bacteria, or it stores very little amount of bacteria, and that's why you don't have like any inflammation happening on your face. Of course, they do still break out a little bit, but after getting this Mulberry silk pillowcases, and this is of course not sponsored,
I literally don't have any like random breakouts on my face, and I used to have them a lot, especially like in this kind of areas which touch cotton pillowcases. So I've been loving Mulberry silk pillowcases. And the second thing I started doing, I'm not sure yet like if it has an impact on the way my face looks and feels, but as I'm getting older, I'm now 27, and I know some people tell me that like I look like 22 or 23. I started getting wrinkles on my forehead. And back when I was living in Russia, I would just like have a hot fix and do a Botox. I don't do Botox right now for a few reasons. The first one being, since I'm going to the sauna pretty often, I sweat a lot, it just won't last, and I will have to spend like 300 quids like every single month to get the toxins in my face. And also Botox is a very heavy toxin, and if there is a way how not to inject deadful toxins, I would opt for them. What I started doing, I'm working on my posture as I showed you in the beginning of the video, because it's like it opens up your body and it makes all of those lines more defined. And I am sure that if you put in the work and like all those face yoga, face massages, posture workouts, they work. But like working with your posture is the foundation, and that's 100% true. On top of that, I started taking marine collagen from Vital Proteins. It is also not sponsored, I just got a brand that I found in Holland and Barrett. I'm not sure if it's working or not. My skin started looking better also in terms of like the fine lines. I'm taking only like half a portion, just one scoop so far. It is pretty pricey, €3 for a portion or for a serving, and this bottle costs like 60 euros or something. So I'm still like figuring out whether I will be taking it later on, but overall I recommend you buying Mulberry silk pillowcases. I'm not sure about the collagen, and I'm definitely recommending doing some posture focused workouts. You will contribute through them to your longevity like a lot. I also promised to tell you where I'm heading next week. I'm going solo to Morocco, and I will be spending 7 days in a surf camp. My inner surfer, like, it was praying for me to go surfing. Daniel is not that much into surfing, and I really missed this time where I just like spent a week or like 4 or 5 consecutive days in a surf camp. Hopefully I will be vlogging in Morocco, and you will see how it feels traveling solo to an African country, also going surfing. Actually, I ask you to subscribe to my channel because it really motivates me to publish more YouTube videos and to invest more in the long format, which I love the most, to be honest. Give this video a like if you watch till the end, and I hope you to see very soon.